Previously on Australian Survivor. Go! Both tribes went head-to-head in a brutal challenge. But a serious injury put an end to Nina's game.
I can't decide if this is worse than being blindsided. I know that I'll be remembered for being determined. I was just so proud that I went further than the Queen of Survivor. We love you.
And at the immunity challenge,
Up again.
the pain of losing Nina gave Red the strength to push through. Winning it for Red!
Nina, we're so proud.
At camp,
Yep.
Jesse and Sam had a bold plan to blindside Ben.
Where does Croc sit on it?
Yeah.
Well, he's close to Benny, but he'll do
but
what
I
I
think-
say.
They were confident they had the numbers.
We're on the precipice.
I don't want to do
I know.
But with his secret idol still in his pocket, Croc was not following orders.
I don't want to rub it, so.
Okay, yeah.
You've been my man since day one.
Yeah, no, totally.
At Tribal Council, Ben was blindsided.
Thanks, Auntie.
That's 5 votes Ben, 2 votes Khan, 1 vote KJ.
Until a shocking twist.
This advantage allows you to steal one player from the other tribe who has received at least 1 vote tonight.
Gave the Red Tribe the ultimate choice.
You guys know where my heart lies on this decision.
But in the end,
We're going to leave Benny to self-implode.
KJ became the newest member of Red.
Bye.
15 are left. Who will be going home tonight?
I was pretty upset that they didn't want to bring over Ben. Yeah, it really hurt.
I'm sure we could have trusted Benny, but we know KJ.
But just dealing with it and trying to not show how sad I am. Yeah, so good. Also, it brings up the girls, which is nice. Yeah, boys club. It's definitely good to have some more female power after the boys club was getting stronger when Nina left, and the girls are just waiting to be picked off.
You're officially Red now.
I love it. I need to put my focus back in the game and deal with whatever's in front of me. I could be going home. Who knows?
Ants crawling my shirt.
Oh, yeah, that's
they're
not
annoying. Thought they were gone. Tucked my shirt in, laid back down, like, they're still in there.
Last night's plan was a blindside on Benny. And up until Jonathan spoke, we blindsided Benny. And then, boom. Jonathan blindsided us. How do you feel? I'm just a bit nervous. I'm going to have to just... Croc spilt bonds with Benny here. He was happy that Benny didn't go. But for me, you know, debacle. Benny is at breakfast today, and now we all have to get up and be happy families.
So refreshing. Benny, honestly, dude, it's a new day.
Oh, no stress, my man.
No,
No stress. No, it's part of the game. Like I said, I'm having fun. So. No, I mean, you know how I feel, dude.
Oh, cheers. It's so
Part of the game.
Oh, it's so awkward. He's saying no hard feelings, love you, Auntie, we're all good. That's not the truth. He's livid. At Tribal, Ben looked at me and said, I know you haven't looked at me all afternoon, Auntie. And then he said, so you voted for me. You know, like, I can't lie. I went, yes. It's not great because he's going to be playing twice as hard. And I think he wants my blood.
He said if he managed to merge and you two do, like, you're his top 2 targets. I wouldn't lie about this, though.
Nah, Jess, you wouldn't want to. I'll ground you for life. But the good thing I've got on that is the boys over there.
That felt like a joke.
If we can just get to merge, I am so weak. And I want to get you back to Geordie. Because I promised I would. You're right with me and Sammy. You're like the baby. You're protected.
But I think we just have to chill for a bit, make him feel slightly comfortable. And then all we have to do is just to go to travel tomorrow. We'll make sure we...
Make it happen. Yeah, okay.
We've got to throw the next immunity challenge because we've got to get back to Tribal and finish the job while we've got the numbers. No, Summers.
Big move. I'm ready for a big move.
What are you two whispering about over there, kid?
We're chatting about potential lolly shop options.
Good cover.
Ben still being in this game really complicates things. But thankfully, he seems to be putting a lot of heat on Chrissy, and he doesn't realise that I orchestrated that blindside.
Very good.
It's like being on the outer, but it's what it is, the game.
That's a fair response.
Yeah. Nah, feel good. I feel I received votes last night because I am a threat in this game. People are just starting to cotton on now. Hopefully, you'll see me as an asset rather than a threat. But no, let's not go to trouble then. What I'm going to do in this situation is don't get angry, get even. Chrissy wanted me gone. She wrote my name down, and I'm going to send her home. I didn't come out here to spend days in the bush doing nothing, having a kumbaya tribe and having sing-alongs at night time.
But it's cute. But it's going to be...
I'd love that in Tobbs.
I'm all in now. My goal is to get to merge, to play this game with Shay and be sole survivor. I need to lie, cheat and steal, to flip any burger patty of a tribe mate that I can to get them on my side.
Go first.
Come on.
I am stoked. I am so happy. I was basically sitting there like with puppy dog eyes staring at them, pleading for them to take me. And I'm now on the Red Tribe. This is so beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Stunning.
I think the day we came here, I didn't take it in because it was just so rushed.
Yeah.
There's so many people.
It's just a nicer lifestyle.
Yeah.
How are you feeling after last night?
Wrapped. I'm ecstatic that the Red Tribe stole me. I know I've got those relationships with Geordie, Mark, and especially Josh. I am really close to Mel also, so going forward, yeah, I would hope I'm in the majority.
I hope I wasn't pulled over just like it's an easy picking.
No.
Like I'm in with you guys.
Yes, and we knew that. That's why we did it.
Okay, who are you working with?
So, basically, everyone except Shane.
Okay. Yeah.
From my conversation with Geordie, it's really him, Josh, Dave, Mark, and Jordan, the top, and then you've got Mel and Shay on the bottom.
It's funny because that was happening before we heard about Benny. Anyway.
Yeah, they get together, they're so dangerous, and now if he makes it through, he's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here just as a number.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play with you, because I'm really dedicated.
Yeah, cool, babe. Happy to have you.
Happy to be here.
Thought that was the best case scenario.
Yes.
Oh, did
Yeah.
she?
Wait, what did she say?
No, she just was complaining that it's a boys' club. She was glad of KJ.
I don't think she should be glad I'm here.
Right now, I can take a picture. That's the front page of the Survivor men's calendar.
There it is.
I do love my husband, but they're boys on Red 2.0. They're just parading around, so it's a bit hard not to have a sneaky glance. You give credit where credit's due.
Couple of good-looking roosters. Yeah.
Watch out, it's a boys' club. Boys' club might need a female president.
I'm happy with that.
It is a boys' club, but that boys' club needs a female to shake it up a little bit.
I mean, Iron Lady.
A real Margaret Thatcher style.
So here I am, Mama Bear's here to play with them.
It really hurts that my tribe didn't choose to save Ben. People are welcoming KJ, listening to her stories. It was a bit of a kick in the guts just watching that. I think the reason we bought KJ is because she's another easy number, whereas Ben and I together might just look like a super powerful couple. My head is going in so many circles I can't even capture one thought and figure it out. I feel on the outs as per usual, but this time even more so because I don't have Nina now. If we don't win immunity, there's a huge chance I could be the one going home. I have to fight for my place in the game, no matter what. But if we win today, that could potentially put Ben on the chopping block. So it's a win-lose situation. In this game of blood versus water, you winning means your loved one losing.
Come on in. Ben, not only did Blue try to vote you out, but Red chose not to steal you. How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with it, Jonathan. I'm fine with all of it, actually. Red tribe, I know it would have been a silly move, as I apparently am a danger in this game. So, I mean, it was a great blindside. Pity it didn't pull off.
Chrissy, you and Ben buried the hatchet?
We're fine. We'll be fine.
So you went from we are fine to we will be fine.
We're okay.
We're fine, Auntie. We're fine.
All right, shall we get to today's immunity challenge?
Yep.
Unity challenge.
First things first. Thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're going to work together to move balls through a series of mazes. On my go, you're going to use a paddle to maneuver your ball through a maze and then pass it to your next tribe mate. If at any point your ball drops, you'll need to start again. First tribe to transfer all 3 balls to the finish wins immunity, safe from the vote. Losers, tribal council, where somebody's going to become the 9th person voted out of this game. Red, you have an extra player, you're going to need to sit someone out. Cannot be the same person in back-to-back challenges. Who's it going to be? Jordan, you're on the bench. Everyone else, a minute to strategize. Let's get it on. All right, here we go. For immunity. Survivors ready? Go. Ben, first up for blue. Ben drops the first ball. Mark for red. Drop the ball, and you'll need to start over again. That's just part of this challenge. It's definitely a learning curve here. Ben taking his time to prove to his tribe he has what it takes. Was to prove them wrong, voting him out last night. Mark, working his way through that maze with military precision. Mark trying to transfer that first ball to Geordie. This could be the trickiest part of the challenge. Geordie on the second maze for red. Ben coming up to the transfer. Nicely done with Khan. He's now moving on to the second maze for blue. Khan working quickly now, wasting no time. Meanwhile, Mark drops the second ball. Geordie trying to transfer that first ball to KJ. Khan. Nice transfer to Sam. She's moving on. Ben working on the second ball now for blue. No one wants to make a mistake at this stage. Jesse coming through with that first ball, transferring it to Chrissy. Oh, it's looking wobbly. Oh, no, that means that he needs to go all the way back to the start of his maze, costing blue some precious time. Meanwhile, Mark working on the third ball for red. KJ is close to getting through her maze.
Stay there until he gets it, KJ.
Transferring it to Josh. Nicely done. Red have the lead. They have all their balls in the maze. Ben waiting with the last ball for blue. Lots of pressure on Sam to figure this out.
All right, guys, take your time.
Jesse, put yours up. Okay. Now gently, tilt,
Level it out, Jesse, tilt. Good.
Nice hand over to Jesse. He's moving on as red continues to pull away. You need to get all 3 balls to the end. Anything could happen. Immunity on the line. Somebody is going home tonight. Juicy gets through with that first ball. Very careful. Nice transfer. Shea moving on now. Red continue to extend their lead.
Smooth, remember?
Ben trying to coach all his tribe mates through this maze. He does not want to go back to tribal council tonight.
Slowly go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Croc gets through.
Yes.
Wobbly
Oh,
transfer
yes,
to Michelle, but she saves it.
Push through, push through, push through.
Traffic jam over at red. Waiting for Shay to get her ball through her maze.
Through.
Shay hands it over to Mark, coming up the rear. Michelle fumbling around with her maze.
No frustration. It's all G.
Mark working his way through with that first ball. Michelle holding up progress at blue.
Tilt your back arm.
Creating the traffic jam. Mark really focusing. Doesn't want to screw it up for them now. Mark, military precision.
Yes, Marky. Yes, Mark.
Mark finally drops the first ball for red. Red is leading. One ball in the chute. Two more to go. Finally, Michelle is through. Successful handoff to Ben. Ben trying to work quickly now. Meanwhile, Shay coming through with the second ball. Ben, desperate to bank the first ball for blue. Drops it in the chute, putting them on the board. We are tied, one each. Mark has the second ball now. Michelle feeling the pressure. Almost through. Carefully handing it off to Ben. He's good. Ben with the second ball now, trying to hunt down Mark. Mark's right there. He drops the second ball for red. Ben drops the second ball for blue. Shay with the last ball for red. Almost through her maze. Chrissy working quickly, trying to catch her. Can feel the pressure. No one wants to make a mistake at this stage.
That's the bloody thing.
Chrissy gets through. Oh, wobbly transfer. They lose it. She's going to need to start again.
Go.
Opening the door for red. Taking the pressure off them. If Shay drops here, she's going to need to go back and start again. Nice transfer to Mark. It's all on Mark's shoulders now. Blue, hoping for a mistake from red. That would be the only way they could catch them. Croc, he's handing off to Michelle. A lot of pressure on Michelle now. Mark getting very close. He does not want to screw it up at this stage. And that's it!
Yeah!
Mark drops the ball, red wins immunity, sending blue to Tribal Council.
Could not be me again. Please not me again.
Red, congratulations. Once again, immunity is yours.
Never done this before.
All right, you are safe. Nobody going home. Grab your gear, head on out. Enjoy your night off. All right, Blue. Tribal Council tonight, where one of you will become the 9th person voted out of Blood versus Water. Head on out. I'll see you tonight.
We lost the immunity challenge, but I'm super stoked about it. That means we get to go to Tribal tonight and absolutely finish the job and send Benny home.
So we've lost the challenge, but Ben is the obvious vote tonight. He got 5 votes last night at Tribal Council. He should have been going home. And so it makes sense to finish, you know, unfinished business. How are you, Jesse? Just a look. What are you thinking?
I'm 100% Ben.
Tell me where your head's at.
Well,
I just said that my head's at Benny because he has said me and you, and I find that hard to get over.
yeah.
Let's just all go on Benny.
Okay,
And my
I'm
thought
happy
is,
with that.
everyone on the other side already knows that he's dangerous. That goes to merge. We have no idea what kind of chaos he's going to create.
Look, it was emotional for me yesterday. The last couple of days. It was hard.
Guys, we've been strong from the beginning.
I've seen us as a 4. We already had the numbers to get rid of him.
So we just need to finish the job.
Okay. Cool.
Between Croc, Chrissy, Jesse, and I, we have a majority on Ben.
Take care of business.
Yeah. Sounds good.
This is our time to strike.
I'm weighing up whether I stay loyal to my loved one, Chrissy, and join her little band of merry men and the allegiances that she's made, or play my own game and then dictate my terms come merge. Ben and I have been tight since day one. I didn't vote for him last night. Obviously, he was luckily saved at the last minute. I don't want to see him sent home. I've got an idol as well, and that gives me the power to take the bull by the horns, steer this in the direction I wanted to steer in, go for a much bigger threat in this game.
You trust me? You trust me?
Yeah, what do you do?
Would you like to vote for me? Moving forward?
What are you going to do?
Flip this game on its head. Jesse. I think he's more of a threat.
If Jesse and Geordie get to merge, they are both challenge beasts, both really smart, strategic, great social games. It's going to be really hard to beat them together.
If we get a merge now, right? You guys are on the minority. Chrissy and I will be at the bottom of the majority. They'll just use us to vote off whoever they want until they're ready to pick us off. The reality of what's going to happen.
How would that vote?
Just go 5 on Jesse. 1, 2, 3, 4 on Ben.
As long as we've got a majority of 4, we're good.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense, but it's not who I want to play with over there.
Then it's not about your part anymore. It's about what's going to happen in the future. That's a big move, and it's risky, but we need to do it. Otherwise, we'll put us off. This is the point of the game now. You've got to cut the emotion.
Jesse, his alliance, who he's been with, his OG, it's just blowing my mind that I've literally adopted the kid, and for some reason, Croc's throwing him under the bus. This is not going to be good for me.
Trust me.
You gonna trust me?
Yeah, always trust you.
Okay, good plan.
Yeah.
We flip this.
Okay.
Yeah?
On
Yeah.
who? On who?
Jesse.
Jesse.
That makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
Then we control the game.
Huh, all right.
You down or not?
Yeah, yeah.
After presenting my plan to Ben, I do feel comfortable that he realises that this is the best option.
No, I'm good. I trust you, boss. Always have. And never put your name down. That's good.
I've said I've got his back. He reassured me that he's got mine, and fingers crossed, it all goes to plan. This is how game starts now.
That's it. Mine started last night.
Yeah, so we're not actually thought about it. What do we got to do, Carney? Get some rice on.
You know how I said I trust you guys more than...
Yeah.
Crocs are going to flip this and blindside you tonight. There you go. How's that feel?
Be genuine.
Genuine. Asked me then if you trust me, and I said, sure. He wants to save me, but he wants to blindside you. I could quite easily go with Croc's plan and play it safe, but right now, after being blindsided last night, I don't want to play it safe anymore. Just said, we'll get the kid. I was like, jeez, so that's rough. Sucks, doesn't it? Crocs are going to flip this and blindside you tonight. There you go. How's that feel?
Be genuine.
Genuine. No, he just said, we'll get the kid. I was like, jeez, so that's rough. Move. And I just said, sure, no worries. Like, just tell me what to write down.
Yeah.
But I'm with you too. Like, I'm showing my loyalty here as well. Like, if I didn't say that, we would have had whoever's over there voting for you tonight.
That really shocked me. I felt close with Croc. I don't know what's happened between Croc and I.
The plan was to absolutely finish the job and send Benny home.
But right now, if Croc's throwing my name out, I might actually want to work with him.
But okay, this is now the new 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy to send the big guy home.
I'm happy to do that. Let's switch this around and say bye-bye, Croc. You reckon you can get Michelle on board?
Yeah, it'll be us 3 plus Michelle, so there's 4 on Croc.
All right.
Make sure you just tell Chrissy that it's on me. It's the same as what it was.
That sounds good, bro.
Yeah, I'll talk to Michelle. The plan tonight involves myself, Sammy, Jesse, and now we've got to get Michelle on board. So we've got majority of 4 to vote the big guy Croc out tonight. We'll just need to make sure that Croc and Chrissy don't find out. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a couple more sticks of timber. I have very big loyalty to yourself. Yeah. I know you have my back because I have yours.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Croc.
Okay.
I never promised him I would put his name down. I just said
I mean, it's like a part of the game, right? But then we also have to think like long term, what will be the best thing going forward. So it's tough.
She wasn't happy about it, but I have a strong connection with Michelle from Old Red, so I believe she's got my back.
Okay.
It's gonna be us 4.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm 1000% confident that we have the numbers.
Are you okay?
I just wasn't ready for this. Oh, this is pretty full on.
Yeah.
So you'll be writing if they ask you.
No, I'll have to be.
Oh, you're on
Anybody.
Croc and I are on different pages.
Very different pages.
Well, what am I going to do? Go by myself or go with Croc? I'm in a shit position. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
The plan was to finish the job on Benny. Now, Croc wants Jessie to go tonight, which is just an absolute mic drop for me. He's like my kid, and I don't know if I can protect him. I feel sick. The hardest thing for me tonight is heart versus head. Do I go with Croc because I know he's got the head? Or do I head into tribal using my heart? I just don't want to vote for Jessie.
So, this is no different to last night.
Yeah, I know, but it just feels a bit shaky.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to change my vote. Simple as that.
Yeah. Cool. That's all, like, yeah. That's right. I think it's pretty much everyone's just doing the same thing as last night. And then simples. Any guys, take two.
How you feeling, Auntie?
I don't know.
The poker face is amazing.
It's not poker, it's no clue. The whole reason I'm here, my social game, which is to make friends with everybody and know what's happening. Croc is basically like, no, we're going to go with the strategy side. Who you want to play with and who I want to play with are two different things. What a debacle. If I was to go with Croc's plan and vote for Jessie tonight, that makes me nauseous. Jessie's like my kid. This is a hideous blood versus water. Right this second, it's not looking good.
This is a really difficult position for Chrissy to be in. I hope she's on board, but I've cut the emotional attachment. I'm thinking now of what's going to be best for me and Chrissy come merge.
Right now, there's really three plans. The original plan to get Ben out. Croc's plan of throwing my name out to blindside me. And there's the plan to blindside Croc himself. I'm really nervous because I'm not sure where the votes will go.
All right, Chrissy, fill me in. The tribe blindsides Ben, but you end up going back to camp with him. What happened next?
Benny was a good sport. He didn't have a tantrum like I would have. We debriefed, we all went to sleep. Today's another day.
So Ben, last night you said that if you went back to camp with Blue, that it would be a fresh start for you. Has that been the case?
Yeah, I mean, waters were rough yesterday, obviously. So I feel that water's found its natural level.
So, Chrissy, Ben says, hey, we're all good. But are you concerned that he might be out for blood now?
Maybe he can forgive us, but not forget. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be as cool as he's being.
So, Sam, Ben says he's okay, but if we're honest, he took a couple of arrows last night. I mean, he's like a wounded beast on the tundra, right? So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna finish him off, or are you gonna let him limp on, knowing that eventually he's gonna bleed out?
Ben is a very worthy and fierce competitor in this game. You know, blindsiding him last night was respect to what his potential game could be. That, you know, perhaps yesterday was too early to do that.
So, Ben, do you believe what Sam is saying, or do you think she's just telling you what you want to hear?
No, I believe it, and it is an honour to be called a threat in this game.
So you're wearing it as a badge of honour?
A little badge of honour, yeah.
So, Jesse, when a plan fails, do you simply just try again? Or is it an opportunity to explore other options?
I think no day in Survivor is the same, and things change really quickly around here, so if you're not open to options, then you might be left behind.
Great news for you, Ben.
Fantastic news for me. Last night, Jonathan, I thought there was some definitive lines in the sand, but going back to camp and dusting those lines aside, we unpacked a lot.
Did it make it clear for you who you can work with and who you can't work with?
It definitely made it clear.
So, Khan, last time we were here, you received 2 votes. Are you expecting to receive votes again tonight?
I've heard a couple of names thrown around today, and mine wasn't one of them. So that kind of scares me a bit, because if you don't hear your name, does that mean that you are part of that plan? That it's a blindside and you're the one going?
Croc, Khan brings up a good point. If you don't hear your name in the scramble, maybe it's you going home.
Absolutely, and it's hard, even though our numbers are shorter now, it's hard to be a part of every little conversation that happens. So it's all about who's had the conversations, what we've said, and then trying to have that faith and belief in your tribe members.
So, Jesse, we've been playing the game for 23 days. Is it fair to assume that alliances have started to form?
You would assume after 23 days there are very strong alliances, but we've really been one tribe for a lot of this game so far and have taken a really unanimous approach to a lot of our votes.
Ben, as the wounded beast of the tribe, I know I can rely on you for some truth. Would you say that some people in this tribe are calling the shots more than others?
I'd say most definitely yes. But in that being said, nobody here goes without a voice.
So, Michelle, everyone may have an equal say, but there's always going to be someone on the bottom of a tribe. How do you make sure that's not you?
You always have to leverage yourself more than the next person. You have to show yourself that you're an asset to the tribe, and that's probably the only way that you can get from the bottom up.
So, Chrissy, what's the vote about tonight for you?
Tonight, I'm going to vote definitely with my heart and hopefully reiterate that I'm playing this game a little bit differently to maybe some other people. Yeah, let's say that.
Jesse, is that a little too cryptic for you?
No, I know Chrissy well enough. I don't call her mum around camp for nothing, so I get the message.
So, Croc, what's guiding your vote tonight?
There's a couple of things in play, Jonathan.
For those thinking strategically, it's about what connections we've got here, what connections our loved ones have on the other side, and what loved ones we're going to work with.
So the vote for you tonight is about what's going to happen after merge?
Absolutely.
We don't know how long till merge. We could be battling it out together against the other red tribe for more time to come. So it's kind of like you want to have one foot in the present and one foot in the future, and it's a delicate dance between the 2 feet.
So Jesse, how do you think this tribe will be different after tonight's vote?
Relationships are constantly changing. And I think a few will be getting much stronger tonight.
So how confident are you that the plan you think is in place tonight is going to happen?
I'm going to say I'm very confident, Jonathan.
Croc, we saw a blindside last night. Is it possible we could see a blindside again tonight?
Absolutely, something could happen. However, in the conversations we've had, we're all sort of on the same page and hopefully soldier on into merge in a good position.
How confident are you that your plan's going to happen?
I'm confident.
All right, well, on that, I think it is time to vote. I think it is time to vote. Ben, you're up.
This is one of the hardest names I had to write, but for you to ask me to blindside the kid, sorry, mate.
Sorry, kid. I love you, but I don't want to go to merge at the bottom of the majority.
This.
I'll go count the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity item, you'd like to play it, now be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Ben. Jesse, one vote Ben, one vote Jesse. Ben. Two votes Ben, one vote Jesse. votes Ben, 1 vote Jesse, 1 vote Croc. Croc. We're tied. 2 votes Ben, 2 votes Croc, 1 vote Jesse. Croc. 3 votes Croc, 2 votes Ben, 1 vote Jesse, 1 vote left. Ninth person voted out of blood versus water, Croc. Need to bring me a torch.
I'll play it, guys.
Love ya.
Should have played it.
It's a pleasure to play with you.
Too good. Yep.
Croc, the tribe has spoken.
It has. Peace out. Thank you.
You plotting?
She's lying against you.
Well, tonight, you let the wounded beast walk, and you took out a Titan. No doubt there will be tears. And then there will be blood. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. Tomorrow night on Australian Survivor.
Survivor 101, trust no one.
A storm is coming.
Yes, got him.
Idiot! Who will be the first to strike?
You don't bring a knife to a gunfight, you bring a tank. This thing is my tank.
And
Croc's whole game revolved around defending Ben. That is what a blindside feels like.
Hurricane Chrissy
He has a lot of explaining to do.
is unleashed.
Game on. Sam and Jesse voted my loved one out. Brace yourself.
I should have clicked on to some of the body language around me, know when was looking at me. I should have played the idol, but well played to them. I didn't want to play it safe. I wanted to go all in and didn't have the cards to lay on the table, apparently.
Croc's gonna be so mad at me.
However, Chrissy is still in the game at this point in time. I think she can actually win this game.